this might be done. A new machine like no other. With neon lights, we all shall fight to prove the Busa cannot be out.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? I'm recording this merely for posterity. It's actually quite late at night, and normally I wouldn't record at this hour and like this, but I feel like this video is a special occasion and we should document as much as possible. So right now it's 10:40 p.m. at night and I am prowling Cycle Trader for some Busas. It is January 2nd, and I told the Discord boys a couple weeks ago that January 1st or January 2nd we would begin the search for a Busa, and that's exactly what we have done today. So I'm gonna flip it over and we'll check it out. So as you can tell, we've got some certified Busas that we're looking at here. There's one in particular. So there's this one over here that's about 3 miles away from where I am here in Austin. Pretty good option, but there's one I was looking at in San Antonio that I actually heard back from the guy. Where is it? Somewhere. This one's not bad, but it's pretty expensive. This one here, this 2007. So this is the one we're gonna go check out on Monday, where I'm gonna pick up this video, which is 3 or 4 days from now. It's in pretty clean spec. It's about as Busa as it gets. Hopefully this works out and they take my offer and we can call it a day and begin this project, this journey that we're gonna be on. So let's go and check it out. Alrighty guys, it's now I think 3 days from the last video I shot looking up the Busas on Cycle Trader. Spite and I, he's graciously chauffeuring me around.
No problem.
We're heading down to San Antonio from Austin. It's about an hour drive, so we're kind of just killing some time. We're cooking up the time here in the Mazda 3. Heading down to San Antonio to check out the Busa. You see it? You see the
I
Busa?
see a Busa.
That's it.
Is that the Busa?
That's it over there.
That black one?
That black one.
Oh boy.
That's our boy over there. Oh
I'm gonna
boy.
park the Speed 3 right next to this Lambo.
Yep. Oh my god. There it is.
It's a wee bit crusty.
Tank's a little crusty, yeah. Just means we can negotiate better.
Yep. It's literally like the size of a jet ski.
Yeah. Well, let's go talk to somebody. But I think overall, because the bolts are kind of in spec, or you know, at least they look mostly stock for the bolts, and nothing looks horribly out of place.
And another
like we said, it does
is,
have the power commander, which to me is a good sign. If they put the exhaust on and then put the power commander on, it means they thought to manage the fuel correctly.
Yeah, and then you know, looking at stuff like these bolt heads here, they're not looking stripped or anything like that. So that to me signifies that if the work wasn't done by hand, it was done with a careful hand or by a tech.
Yeah.
Yet
The chain overall looks to be in decent condition. How's the tension? It's pretty loose, huh? But I don't know what the jigs are spec'd for.
sometimes it says on the swing arm. Honestly, that feels
quite loose now.
That feels like an inch. If it's not on the high side of in spec,
Yeah.
it's like maybe just out of
So
spec.
it's easy to adjust, you know, it's not too bad.
all right, man. That's your Busa right there.
Don't say that, Spite. Don't say that it's my Busa. It is, yeah. We just finalized the deal. What was it, 6,500 bucks, right? Just
Yeah,
about,
out the
yeah.
door.
65 out the door. Got this Busa, and it is the most Busa of Busas. We actually, I don't think we got it on camera when we were doing a little walkthrough, but it actually has lights already installed on it, so it already has an LED kit, full exhaust, power commander. So yeah, now we're in San Antonio. I'm about to ride this Busa about 60 miles north back to Austin and get it in the Yammie Noob HQ, and it officially begins. It's Busa time, baby. It's Busa time. Well, guys, today is the day. The most requested of days. Can you believe it? I can't. Honestly. This is one of the dumbest things I've ever done. I swear to God. Literally, one of the dumbest things I've ever done is buy a Hayabusa just for the memes. This is so ridiculous. This is one of the biggest motorcycles I've ever mounted up on. There is so much going on right here. Let's get it in neutral. It's not wanting to start. Oh, we gotta flip the kill switch, duh. Alright, we're in neutral, so we should be okay. The Busa has a idle switch right here, so you can kind of flip it up and down and change the idle speed. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I think we're going to be okay, but let's see where the clutch grabs, and then we'll be on our way. So it looks like it grabs right around there, so let's... Off we go on the motherfucking Busa, baby. It's actually pretty easy to ride so far. The throttle grab's kind of funny. It engages super quick. Obviously, because you're trying to be a goddamn Busa boy all the time, so you want to be hitting the throttle. I'm pretty low on gas. This is it, baby. We're on the Busa. To be honest, it's like, I want to get on the gas and see what it feels like. I mean, 1300 cc's is a hell of a bike. But right now, I think the thing that's surprising me most is just how, like, comfortable it is. I really don't feel like it's super leaned over. Let's get going here. This feels like a regular, you know, inline 4 leader bike type of performance. It's surprisingly easy to ride, which is kind of scary. On the quest for some gas. We've got a 60-mile journey ahead of us, so... I can't U-turn the Busa, man! Look how big this bike is, bro. Look at this thing, man. I don't know if it's translating on camera, but it's like a jet ski. What's interesting, too, because it's from, like, 2007, it feels really old school, dude. It just feels like, feels a lot like the 919 that I had for a little bit. It just feels so kind of old school and raw and simple. What a weird bike, dude. I love the Hayabusa little logo right here. Guys, can you believe it? On the Busa. This is it. I want to get a little bit of a pull in. I just want to feel the power a little bit. Wow, this thing just goes into warp speed pretty much immediately. Yeah, this, I mean, we picked probably the worst time to buy this Busa. It's like 5 o'clock on a Monday. This really sucks. I'm really hoping it opens up here so we can actually get this Busa at least into 3rd gear. Or at least out of 1st. The interesting thing is the Busa's redline is only about 11,000, so it doesn't rev as high as you might think it would. Got a stupid amount of low-end torque though. It's a 1300cc engine, so obviously you'd expect that, but it's a lot, man. This thing pulls hard, and we're back in traffic. This is awesome. This is what we love. You love to see it. You really do. This is a true test, man. The true test of the Busa is not speed. It's low speed. This is where men are made. In riding a Busa at 8 miles per hour. Can you feather the clutch on a 1300cc bike? This goes back to what a lot of people say on the internet, where they're like, bro, you can ride 1,000 as a beginner. You just need to feather the clutch, bro, and you're fine, dude. Yeah, until you wick the throttle and you loop yourself into infinity. Just straight up yeet yourself into whatever car is next to you. I'm literally idling the Busa right now. Like, I'm like not even giving a throttle. But yeah, the ergonomics are, it's like an R3, honestly. It doesn't feel like a 600 or a 1000 at all. I'm flinging it from side to side. I mean, it's a big bike. You can tell it's big, but the power is actually really supple. I've come to really enjoy 4 cylinders, and this one is 1300. It's actually really, really supple. This is not really a scary bike to ride, I wouldn't say. Obviously, if you wick the throttle, you're gonna shoot yourself into outer space with how much torque this thing has down at the low end. But right now, and just kind of cruising around, it just feels like this really sweet, torquey thing. I want a Busa right now, man, and I'm saying like, oh, it's such a puppy dog. It's so nice to ride, but it really is. I don't really feel like it's that scary right now. Like, you wick the throttle, it's just got so much power. Wow. This is hilarious. To be clear, I just want to reiterate this. I literally bought this bike just for the memes, because I know it's going to get a lot of views, and I think it's hilarious, and I've been talking about it for like over a year now. I think it's great. I think the Busa thing is so great. I'm actually really happy that I bought one, because I kind of really wanted to kind of put my money where my mouth is and learn more about the bike and actually ride it and give like a true opinion on it. So I think we're gonna have this bike probably for a good year. I really want to get familiar with it and learn it. Jesus, it's just like at 2000 RPM, you just warp past people. I've ridden plenty of liter bikes before, and they all kind of do that, but this is like a different type of warping at low revs. It's really crazy. Whoa, guys, we're in 3rd gear. Can you believe it? Wow, dude. Holy mackerel, we're in 3rd gear, baby. This is where these kinds of bikes excel, man. I'm doing like 70. I feel like I'm doing 20. This is this is crazy. Ah, brake lights. There goes the fun. There goes any kind of sense of speed. One thing that I'm absolutely dying to do is to get this thing on the track. I think it would be so funny just to see what like a 500 plus pound like sport touring bike does. Hell, dude. This reminds me of when I first bought my my very first Daytona, and I kind of started to experience what like real speed was on a motorcycle. This kind of feels like the same thing. I think this is kind of like redefining my sense of torque and my sense of speed with how fast some of these things are, man. What's funny though is like straight line speed is something, but I'd love to see this thing. Oh, look at that mobility scooter, buddy. Everything comes full circle, man. Look at that. For you guys who are faithful followers who've been watching for a long time, it came from Craigslist videos where the Turbo Busa meme started it all. We're on a Busa. There's a mobility scooter over there. That is proof. That is absolute proof that this is meant to be, baby. This is meant to be. Alrighty guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up this section of the video. We're gonna get back into the garage and just talk Busa. Talk what we're doing, what's going on, and everything else. So I'll see you guys there. What can you even say? What can you even say? We just, for you guys at home who are watching this, I just put up the camera, I just put everything else. We're like, oh, let's ask questions. You're trying to set the scene. What can you really say? There's a Busa in here now, alright? In Guantanamo Bay in here. Did you see that one comment? Yeah, in Guantanamo Bay there's a Busa now.
You really, it kind of needs no introduction.
No, it 100% does not.
But it's just, I mean, good God, you don't understand, unless you're standing where I'm standing just looking down at this thing, how huge it is.
It's massive. Yeah, I think that's the one thing a lot of people don't realize about the Busa is that we joke about it being a big, heavy bike, but holy hell, in person, It's huge. Like, it's huge. This literally feels like a jet ski over here. This literally right here looks like a giant jet ski type of thing.
It's enormous, but you know, I got to imagine that when it's going, it doesn't weigh all that much because I haven't ridden it yet.
Yeah, I just rode it back, as you guys saw in the vlog, from San Antonio all the way up here to Austin. And yeah, once you're in motion, things kind of lighten up like any other bike would. It doesn't feel that big, but anything under 25 and you really feel the weight, it just feels enormous. There's no way about it. The thing that I just want to like drive home about the Busa is like, no one can prepare you for the amount of torque that it has. The kind of, like I was saying earlier, the godlike power that it just pushes you along down the road. Any gear, any speed, any time, it just washes you with like a big wave of power. There's a really great review that Regular Car Rides did about the Busa a couple years back. Have you seen it?
I have.
The one where he's like, Brosa, right? Yep. And he said the same thing where he was like, it feels like some kind of wave in the ocean. That's the kind of power that it feels like. It feels literally like supernatural in a way. It's amazing. Like, full disclosure, I'm falling in love with this bike. I thought I'd hate the Busa. I literally bought it for the memes. I was like, fuck it, this is stupid, let's just do it. But it's sweet as hell. Like, it's so awesome riding down the highway with it. It was so great that we came back from San Antonio, just all highway, because that's where it belongs, and I just felt like, man, it's awesome. Like, it rules, you know?
And it looked like, you know, you did a couple of passes as I was sitting in the left lane with my Mazda, and you just, you know, went right by like it was nothing.
Yeah, and that's crazy because I wasn't really getting on it, you know? It's like I was telling you, in 5th or 6th gear, you can just hammer on the throttle a little bit, you're doing 110, you know? It's so fast.
And you know, I think that this is probably the bike that the Hornet should have been.
Yes.
It's not perfect by any means. We've got some scuffing in the tank here.
No, we'll cut to some B-roll to show you guys some of the details. It's by no means a perfect bike. I paid not a lot of money for this Busa. So, yeah.
But, you know, there's something that I love just looking down at the cockpit is here on the triple tree, it says Hayabusa.
Yes.
Just in case you forget what motorcycle you're on, because you can't see the kanji from the cockpit.
Yeah.
Everyone else does, but it will always remind you you're sitting on a Hayabusa.
And it's so cool because it's like a metal piece that's like forged onto the triple tree right here. It just feels cool.
Yeah.
Know? This feels like a raw, old school, just balls to the wall, go fast in a straight line bike, you know, 100%.
The spirit is just how quick can we go and how fast can we get there.
I mean, it was the Speed Wars, right? That's what they were doing in Japan. They had the Blackbird and then this, and then, I mean, that's what they were going for.
This is, in theory, what caused the Japanese government to send the letter.
Yeah. So I'll actually link down below the Regular Car Rides review of this bike, because he did a great job. If you guys want to check that out, he talks a little about the Speed Wars and the letter. It's a great story. You should definitely go check that out. The thing I was saying earlier when we first pulled out, where I was kind of giving you my first initial thoughts about the bike, it gives you this childlike sense of excitement and wonder about how fast it is. The thing I was saying is, imagine when you're a child, you're going down a really fast slide, and then that feeling of excitement is like this, but for adults, honestly. And it's a feeling I haven't had on a motorcycle in a long time. It just feels like the first time I got on like a properly fast bike is just that next level of speed, you know? There's just something so intoxicating about it, you know? It's crazy how fast it is.
But it doesn't seem like it wants to just tear your arms off.
No. Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's, I guess, kind of the joy of it is getting on a bike that can do both.
Yeah.
Just sit and, you know, be calm, and then also just scream down the highway at 160 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know, I think
it's scary how easy it could do that speed. That's what blows my mind about this bike. It's like I was telling you, like, you got up to 110, 120, I wasn't even realizing I was going that fast. Literally, the acceleration needle, it looks like a tachometer sometimes. It just goes, just buries into the speed. You're like, holy shit. It's nuts. I can't wait till you ride it. I really want to get that video of you riding it. Like, I'll follow you on the CB or something, and I just want to get your reaction on the car, though. I really want to see what you think. It's nuts, man.
I'm looking forward to it, but you know, and we were saying this a little earlier. You know, this is going to be a build of the people,
Yes.
by the people,
That's a
for
great
the
segue,
people.
yeah.
But part of me, just looking at it right now, is like, of course we're going to hand it off to the patron or the members to decide.
To just be clear, this is not a giveaway bike. I'm not giving anyone a loaded gun like this and just be like, go crazy. This is a bike we're going to make content with and just kind of put out, and no one's going to win this bike. So the thing that's happening is the people on the website, the Patreon, all that stuff, they're deciding what we're going to do to the bike. But to your point, you're saying.
Yeah, I feel like first we need to make it, maybe not 100%, but we need to make it feel good.
Yeah.
Because there's a reason why this was a cheap Busa. There's some plastics.
I love those two words together.
Yeah.
Cheap Busa. Just sounds good.
And it's got some flaws that need to be sorted out. And I really do think to do this thing justice, we need to first fix those, then let everyone go crazy. Just so we can have what is essentially a clean slate. And by clean slate, this is still a Busa. I mean, it's got lights in it right now. There are LED lights.
We should turn them on and see. Yeah.
All right, boys. Here it is.
Boom, baby! With the Christmas tree, with the green and red. Damn, dude. Busa.
It wouldn't be a Busa without something
I
tagged.
had to do something like that. I can't believe this is still in my garage, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Now the question is, are we gonna keep these lights or do something different? We should get something different, I think.
I think we need to have. So one of the ideas was to take the take basically this part and put speakers into it.
Yes.
What would be awesome, and I know this is possible, get lights that will go with the rhythm of the music.
I know we could do that.
I know we could do that. That would be next level.
Busa Boys have solved that problem undoubtedly.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
for sure. Yeah, we definitely could do that.
We're coming to the Busa Boy game a little bit late.
About 15 years too late on the Busa Boy game. But better late than never, huh? Better late than never. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the maiden episode of, what are we calling this, Busa series? I don't even know what we're calling this series yet.
we just wanted to do it.
I just wanted to get a goddamn Busa. So I got a Busa. That's what I did. Did it for you. I did it for the memes. So subscribe. So I can keep buying stupid bikes and making videos. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. If you want the chance to join up and help us decide what we're going to do to the Busa, hit the links below. Go to yammie.co. Join up. Everyone's having fun on the Discord. If you were on the Discord, you would have known about the Busa, what's today, January 6th, right?
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks ago, you would have known. So, could have been you. You could have known about the Busa and flexed on all your friends, but look at you. You just a normie sitting there watching this video when it released. Could have been cool. Be a lot cooler if you did. I think that's all I got, man.
I think this is where we sign off and go take
begin
a
this
nap.
quest. Yeah, definitely take a nap. Beat, man. But yeah, this is
a journey. We're going to evolve.
Yes. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Tune in next time. See you later.
Hayabusa, 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 Hayabusa. Dank nooner, dank nooner, dank nooner, dank nooner, dank nooner.